had a ton of fun. First, though, before we get into this Let's Play, let's show off the settings. So, as you can see, so far I've been playing seated, so you can play this game seated, no issues whatsoever. I went ahead and turned off the subtitles. I just did not like the way the subtitles look in this game. Drop tool mode, release grip. If you want, to double press grip, just toggle to the press grip here. And also left hand mode. I know a lot of people complain about that. Controls, again, forward movement mode, offhand. Obviously, that's the way that I like. Full locomotion, smooth turning, constant. Player rotation mode, fast. I might even go to max, but I think I like it so far. And of course, video settings. So this is an early access, but it's very polished so far. I have experienced 0 issues. And let's go ahead and show off. There's different difficulty settings. So you click on join, and I'm rank engineer. So that means I'm in the 3rd highest difficulty setting. So the first 2 are for much easier settings. Then you have engineer. Then you have master. It is quite challenging on engineer, and this is the setting that I recommend. My one complaint about the game, and it's a pretty big complaint, but nothing that I can blame the developers for. Part of the problem is that I chose engineer difficulty because I wanted the challenge. So there's basically no checkpoints. If you die, you have to restart at the very beginning of the mission. So let's go ahead and click that. Let's start. There is a narrative story as you go along, and some of the narrative portions are pretty long. Now, missions themselves aren't long. It just depends, I don't think the missions are that long, but
don't worry, we have enough energy to try again.
But with so many enemies, and the way that you use weapons, you can go pretty slow. And so you can spend maybe like 20 minutes on the mission, get to the very end, and you just have very little health. Because so far I haven't seen any health packs or any way to get back health. And so you just take little incremental damage as you go along, and by the time you get to the end, you have very little health, and you face several enemies, and you die, and then you have to restart at the beginning with no checkpoint. That's been my only criticism of the game so far. I really like the gun mechanics, the different tools. All the weapons feel different. The different upgrades. There is really a whole lot of meat to the bone here. A lot of things to talk about. I'm not sure I can talk about everything. So as you can see, you have different shells. So you have 2 shells here: Inspector, Welder, and Mounter, Electrician. Now these do vary by mission, and so far I don't think there's a way to just pick the one that you want. Usually you just have a couple of choices. Usually one of 2. Sometimes you don't have a choice at all, so you just got to pick. And as you can see, they have different tools and different mods. Let me see. So this one has like broken part, manipulators, and breakage damage, and this one has manipulations, work is unstable. And you can see they have different weapons as well: nail gun, charger, plasma cutter, flare gun. So far, I really like the flare gun. That's my favorite so far. One of them is basically a long range weapon. The other one's like a short range weapon, sort of like a melee weapon almost. And here you can see the different tools. As you can see, there's many different tools. I've unlocked less than half of them. It looks like almost half, but less than half. And there's different upgrades as you go along as well. I've done 2 upgrades. As you can see here, it says 1 of 2, 1 of 2. But there is a lot of upgrades, and then you have the missions. So I'm going to pick this guy because, like I said, I really like the flare gun. And we got to go to this mission. Usually we got a choice of missions, but not this time. And I died last time trying to do this mission. So let's go ahead and start. Let's say we're ready. I died last time. I just took a little bit of damage here, a little bit of damage there. You really want to be careful about taking damage. You want to take as little damage as possible.
Find the power station and kill everything in your way.
So I'm playing seated right now. I don't know. I think maybe the turning's a little slow. So let me go ahead and change it to max. So controls, max. Okay, back. and resume. Okay. Okay, yeah, I like this a lot better. Okay, so as you can see, it says access denied. So we got to figure out how to do that. So you press grip, and you have your choice of the long range weapon or the short range weapon. And I like to actually just have it open, and when I see the enemy, decide quickly which one I want. Okay. Okay, so that's exactly what you want to happen. Take 0 damage. And last time I was here, this guy got me. Not this time, dude. I saw you this time. And when you see these little terminals here, you just click on your little pad here. I believe it's the X button, if I'm not mistaken. And just click connect and open. And yeah, now we have a pass that's available. Now we get to use our flare gun here. Now as you can see, the flare gun, I like it, but as you can see, it doesn't shoot, like, it shoots almost like a bow and arrow. And they take, obviously, damage over time with the flare gun. Gotta be careful with those explosives. I have died because I got too close to the explosives. Zero damage so far, that's good. That's better than last time. I want to take 0 damage for as long as possible. And you just gotta be careful. Okay, good. So far, 0 damage. By the way, you do have the dash ability.
From the web.
The dash ability is just pressing X, or is it A? Sorry, I'm terrible with memorizing which. Ah, that was terrible. Oh well. So obviously when you see melee people, you want to use your short range melee weapon. Ooh, alright. I'm really scared of taking damage because last time, like I said, I just took a little damage here, a little damage there. When it got to the end, I just had no health. So I'm being extra cautious this time. Maybe a little too cautious though. Ah. As you can see, I like the flare gun, but it can be a little difficult to use given the bullet drop, which is quite substantial. Uh-oh. And I think we're good. Okay, 0 damage so far. That's good. Okay. All right. So far the mission levels all look different, and I really like that, the visual variety, the enemy variety. There's shielded enemies, as you can see. There's enemies that throw other enemies that roll into you. Oh no! Different weapons so far. Let's go. Whoa! Whoa! Good. No damage so far. Very important. For whatever reason, last time I had trouble exploding that. This time I got it on my first shot. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm really nervous about taking damage. I don't want to restart. I want to beat the level. I don't want to restart again. Okay, so I think if we time this right, we should be able to do a lot of damage really quickly. We gotta get those explosives. Are we good? Okay, I want to get those explosives because I'm really scared to stand near explosives and just automatically die. Okay, so we're going to use our little tablet. Connect. Activate. And I was a little confused at first because I saw nothing happened. But there's actually a little sliding panel here that lets us go underground. So that's pretty cool. And we gotta just fish this. I actually went all around the map looking for something, and it was just right here. Okay, so far so good. We're still at full health. Oh no. We took some damage. Okay. Not too much, though. Just a little bit. We can survive. Woo-hoo. And I hate those things. Okay. We're good. yeah, so far I've really enjoyed playing this game. I like the shooting mechanics, the different tools, the different enemies, the different level designs. The story is mostly just told through, voice dialogues, from a narrator. So, and like I said, it could really use checkpoints. Oh no. Ooh, I took a lot of damage that time. Hopefully, though, I think we're at the end. I think so. Yeah, we're at the end. We passed. We succeeded. Whew. So I'm gonna.
Let's get out of here.
So I'm going to show a little bit of the next level, just to show the different mission designs and the different weapons. But yeah, I really like this game so far. I'd like to finish the game before I give a score, so I'm not going to give a score just
What
yet.
What is the weather like down there?
But it's really good, and I am going to recommend it. It is going to be a positive recommendation.
I am not interested in atmospheric phenomena. At this stage, only the amount of energy you produce is important. Keep up the good work, and I will try to speed up the regeneration of your body.
I really like this game so far. It's really one of the better games I've played recently. I guess I'll just have to finish the game to let you know how good I score it, but it's definitely going to be a positive recommendation. And according to the developer, there's currently 4-5 hours of gameplay, with planned to add. I think there's 4 more hours that are planned. So that's pretty good content for VR, especially given the price. And it's not just the amount of content; it's quality content. So, what is this? Launching. So I'm going to use that. I was thinking maybe this opened this, but it doesn't. Oh no. What? I thought I had an additional point. Let me reset. Yes. Okay, upgrade. Oh, okay, now I can go to the other one. Okay, I got it. What does Crypto Matrix say? Launching the shield restores communication protective shield after. Okay, all right. And there's also the energy upgrade tree. But so far, I think the signal is more useful, given how much damage I take. So, let's see. And let's go ahead and see what we have. We have nail gun, plasma cutter, flare gun, charger. So they switched the weapons this time. Last time it was the charger with the nail gun. This time it's the nail gun with the plasma cutter. Let's go ahead and do nail gun just because I already showed the plasma, the flare gun. And I want to show you this mod, the broken part visor. Okay. So let's mission. Okay. Turbine plant. Oh, okay. Ready. So I'm just going to show a little bit of gameplay here, but yeah, my initial impressions is definitely and see this visor.
Into the power station.
Okay, so this is the nail gun. When you upgrade it, it does have like a laser that comes out of it. At first, it doesn't, or at least it's not one that reaches this far. Ooh. Obviously, we get close, we gotta use the Okay, so yeah, I don't want to make this a long video, but you see the gameplay. It is a narrative-driven shooter, and so you can be shooting a lot. Obviously, use different weapons. I'd like to have shown more different weapons, and I definitely like to see a little bit more variety as far as enemies go. There's a couple of enemies you haven't seen, though. There's like really big enemies with that really shoot a lot, so with this like really big gun, you gotta really avoid or kill really fast. But you've seen the shielded enemies, you've seen the ball enemies. And let's see, are there any other new enemies here? Oh no. Yeah, so if you're really aggressive, you can use your melee weapon as long as you're not afraid to charge in. What's going on here? Connect. Activate. Okay, so yeah, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews, and this is Boiling Point, and yeah, it's really good. I really like it. It's one of the better shooters for VR. Mission based, so you go obviously to different missions, but pretty big worlds. Pretty big. I mean, it's not like the missions are very long, but they're. Come on. Okay. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Thanks for watching my video, and I'm going to do a full review later on. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.